Maya, when three of the biggest names in AI get in a room to argue about regulation, you'd expect fireworks. What we got instead was a rare agreement.
Right? Hinton, Fei-Fei Li, and Andrew Ng, all on one stage. And they landed on the same message: keep AI open.
Which is fascinating, because Geoffrey Hinton has spent the last couple years sounding the safety alarm. So, how does the doomsayer end up defending open source?
That's the whole story today. And it's really a policy story. Let's get into it.
So, here's what happened. At the AI4 conference, TechCrunch reports these three pioneers debated regulation, open source access, and how America competes as China advances. And the through line was, don't lock the models behind closed doors.
And why that matters, Marcus. This isn't a law. It's not a court ruling. It's the intellectual pressure that shapes the laws that come next. When Hinton, who's genuinely worried about safety, still says openness beats lockdown, that reframes the whole regulatory debate.
The argument being, if a handful of labs control the frontier, that's its own risk. And with China moving fast, closing off American research could hand away the lead.
For builders, that's the practical stake. If open-weight models stay legal and accessible, small teams keep building. If regulators clamp down, that advantage narrows to the giants.
And here's the caveat. This is a panel, not a policy. Nothing binds anyone yet. It's three respected voices making a case, not a rulebook. Watch what actual regulators do with it.
Well said. And speaking of who's actually shipping, Google had a big day.
They did. Made by Google 2026. The Verge reports the Pixel 11 lineup landed. Upgraded cameras, better performance, and the Pro models get a built-in LED ring that lights up for Gemini.
A little glowing ring for your AI assistant. That's the hardware companies betting your phone becomes an AI-first device. The assistant isn't an app anymore. It's baked into the metal. There's a next-gen Pixel Fold in there too.
The caveat, as always with a launch event, glowing rings are cute. But the real test is whether Gemini on the device is actually faster and more useful day to day. That we judge after people use it.
And it ties back to yesterday's show. Marcus, we talked about Gemini and ChatGPT both hitting 1 billion users. This is Google pushing that reach right into your pocket.
Good callback. Last one, the money and the mission. OpenAI-backed Thrive Holdings just raised $2 billion at a $12 billion valuation from SoftBank, D1 Capital, and Altimeter.
$2 billion to bring AI into the enterprise. And that lines up with fresh OpenAI research, showing companies are moving from AI that assists to AI that executes. Actual agentic work, using tools like ChatGPT and Codex.
So the frontier firms are pulling ahead on adoption. The caveat, a $12 billion valuation on the promise of enterprise AI is a bet, not a receipt. Adoption research is early, and from assistance to execution is a slogan until the productivity numbers land.
Fair, but the direction is clear. The money's chasing agents that do the work, not just chat about it.
So the through line today, the AI world is arguing over how open to stay, shipping it into your phone, and pouring billions into making it do real work. Openness, hardware, and money, all pulling the same direction.
That's your daily AI beat. Subscribe and come back tomorrow. We do this every single day, minus the hype.
And tomorrow we'll be watching for early hands-on takes on that Pixel 11 and whether the enterprise agent hype survives contact with reality. See you then.